I'm Wolf BBQ. I've served with the British Special Forces and I'm going to show you how to survive in the jungle. All I've got with me is a knife and I'm taking a camera crew with me. That was a bit of a hairy landing, but I've had worse. I wanted to drop down onto open ground, but the wind pushed me over these trees. Thankfully I'm okay, so I'll push on right away. My priorities are to find my direction, find something to drink. Where you get frogs, there's bound to be snakes. I'm clapping my hands every now and then to let any snakes know I'm coming. Hopefully they'll move out of the way and prevent me from getting a nasty bite. Where possible, use fallen trees to keep your feet off the ground. There's some very deep mud here and I could easily sink up to my chest, and that might be a real problem. No good to drink. Let's find something else. I don't want to get sick, so hopefully a better source is nearby. Could be full of animal excrement or anything. There's so many bacteria, you can't be too careful. Anything you can scavenge, worth its weight in gold. I'm already starting to sweat here, so I've got another t-shirt underneath. Oh. I can use this, cool myself down. I might be able to get another use out of the other half. What I can do is actually piss on this. So I use half my urine to wet that rag, and now the other half is going to go into the bottle. Although I don't like the idea of it. This urine, it's got a few toxins in it, my body can handle that. It's going to keep me alive for the next few hours. It's a pretty tough decision to make, but urine is far safer than the water in that river. That's not pleasant. For now, drinking my own pee is my best option. I wouldn't suggest this unless you're in a survival situation. I'll save the other half for later. Squeeze the rest of that out, I only need it damp. Doesn't smell too good, but save your life. Right, now I can put up with this heat. Terrain like this, you can't hang around. You've got to keep moving. I'm going to head downstream until I find a better place to cross. So, here we go. Pretty fast flowing, but I think we'll be alright. There's quite a high chance I could be washed down river here. There's only one way to find out. Yeah, come on mate, it's safe, come. Alright mate, take it easy, yeah? Just take it slow, nice and slow. It's slippery. Yeah, give me a hand, give me a hand. Nice one, mate. Halfway up the hill, a rabbit runs out from right underneath my feet. That's a good indication that there is food to be had here. It's just a question of finding it.
Close to the camera. Close to the camera. There we go. You're right. Oh, there's a couple of woodlouse. There's one. I've got 3. I've got another couple here as well. Don't really want to eat them alive. Squash them. That's it, they're not moving. Right, perfectly edible.
Woodlouse pound for pound is just like eating beef. Packed with protein and they won't kill you.
Gross. Not very nice, but survival situation, you've got to eat anything.
Until I find a clean water source, urine is all I've got.
What I found here is a wild potato plant. Have a look at this. Get my knife. Dig around it. Oh yeah, look at these. Hang on. Oh yeah, look at that. There's 2 of them. We're going to eat tonight. Score. Let's move on. Finally, water.
I've been following this river for some time now, and it turns out that it's coming from a natural spring. Although it's a bit cloudy, it should be okay to drink.
Yeah, this should be pretty safe to drink. Just going to take 5 minutes rest here. It's a nice little spot, found a nice little spot of grass here. Nice and cool, out of the sun. Think about my family at times like this. And God and Jesus and things like that. Humid as hell. Gotta keep this damp. Time to get moving. People often say to me, why do you do this stuff? I get some sort of kick out of it. My adrenaline's rushing. It's a beautiful day.
I do this about once a month. It normally coincides with my wife's PMT, which is quite severe. I come out here to get away from the crazy bitch.
That's really cooling my head down. I've got a nice cool head. That means my brain's functioning properly, I can think clearly and make the correct decisions.
So many people die out here every year just by making the wrong decisions. It's getting late now and I really need to find a place to set up for the night. Choosing the right spot is literally a matter of life or death. After hours of hacking through the thick jungle, I can see a clearing ahead, and that's a godsend. This method of making a fire can take several hours. The trouble is, I need a camp more than I need a fire. I can survive without food for several days, but without a shelter to protect me from the elements, I doubt I'll last till the morning.
Takes up a lot of energy. Smoking. Right, so I've got a little ember. See that? I'm going to tip that into the fire bundle. Yeah.
Wolf? Was that a lighter I just saw there?
I'm Wolf BBQ, I don't use a lighter. Just shut up and do your job, alright?
Sorry, Wolf.
Well, looks like I'm sleeping cold tonight. I've got to start putting up a camp.
Hopefully this bracken should keep the rain off me overnight. There's no point in making a big elaborate shelter. This is survival. I've got to get one quickly made before I lose light. I got these wild potatoes and I think it's about time I ate one. Right, here goes. It's actually quite sweet. I'll enjoy that. Well, this is my bed for the night. It's pretty comfortable actually. Right. It's the middle of the night. There's something heavy moving around outside my camp. Not sure what it is. Try and have a look. I'm all alone out here now. My camera crew left me 4 hours ago, headed for their hotels. I have heard stories of gorillas attacking people nearby. My worst fears have come true. A gorilla is outside my camp. I've never been this close to one before. I'm very close to soiling myself. The gorilla seems to have heard me. It's moving closer. All I can do now is hold on to my bowels. I remember a native telling me the only thing gorillas are scared of are cobras. I'm gonna try and scare it off. I'm incredibly lucky, but it worked. It seems to have worked. It seems to be moving away. I'm going to try and put my head down. I doubt I'll get any sleep now. My crew, blissfully unaware of my situation, are having a nice morning stroll on the way to my camp. If they'd been with me last night, I'm sure they'd be dead. There was only enough room for one in my shelter. Sometimes they camp up in a tent nearby, and they wouldn't have stood a chance against that gorilla. I'm feeling very cagey about walking around out here. My crew are even more cagey since I told them about the gorilla, so I'm going to scout ahead to make sure it's safe for them to follow. Where there's a track, there's people. This could well be my ticket out of here. There's only one way to find out. Finding that track couldn't have come at a better time. I'm out of water, food, I'm absolutely exhausted, and all I want is my bed. So this is Wolf BBQ, signing out.